In this week's vlog, there are some strange goings on that send a shiver down my spine. Strange goings on are happening at night. I leave the boat for a week and return to find heavy snow is on its way. This means finding a safe place to face a blizzard. But do I find one? And will this landscape be buried in white? These are the levers of doom, the white levers of doom. I'm a nightmare with them. Lift the white handle. White handle. Insert key and turn clockwise. I'm going to start again. Alright, insert key. And go clockwise. Ah! That's better. First of all, before I talk about the strange stuff, I have noticed something else about being here, and that is my breathing. I'm asthmatic. My breathing is so good. The air quality up here is amazing, and I notice it right away, especially when I'm doing things like the locks. So what were these strange goings on whilst I was moored here? Well, first of all, this started happening. 8:15. Just started misbehaving. So I was trying to upload my video. I can't actually operate the cursor anymore. Where's it going? It's in the corner. Oh, look. I've not even touched it. This is what I was on. This is the page I was on. Alright, let's see if I can go back. Oh, no. Ooh. It's changing the pages. Look what it's doing. Look what it's doing. It's changing the screen. Doing all this stuff. It's weird. So weird. Yeah, so the mystery of what's happening to my keyboard, I didn't think that much about it. I was worried the computer was being hacked. I thought it might be to do with some magnets or something, because there were houses just above, and it happened in the evening when people were at home. So maybe there's something they're using that's magnetic, and nothing to do with the internet. It's got nothing to do with the signal. But then I met Martin, a local, and he told me something that made it really spooky. So in a minute we'll be at the house where Martin told me the story. And just before he told me the story, something really magical happened. Well, I think it's magical just because normally you don't see this so obviously. A kingfisher came and sat on the Lockgate, right by where we were both talking.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Look at that. Beautiful. This is the Lockgate that the Kingfisher had sat on, and the house next to it was the home of P.C. Allen Godfrey. Allen Godfrey had investigated the suspicious death of a coal miner found on top of a coal heap in 1980. There didn't seem to be an explanation of how the death could have occurred, but the strangeness of it all and peculiar burn marks on the skin pointed to something extraterrestrial. But the story doesn't end there, because 5 months later, whilst P.C. Godfrey was in his police car, he saw flashing lights on the road ahead. He then recalls waking up 25 minutes later, 30 yards further down the road, with a split boot and a burn mark on his foot. So are aliens controlling my computer touchpad? I don't think so. I think it's just more clogged up with biscuit crumbs. It's chilly now. It's not been chilly like this the whole time actually, but it's chilly this evening. Wow. It's supposed to be emptying. This part of the waterways has really captured my heart, and I find myself constantly in awe at its beauty. Be the last lock today. How many miles have you walked?
I've walked just over 1,000 miles. Since the 1st of August.
Since the 1st of August. This is Whistle Down the Wind on TikTok, and he has decided to see how far he can walk. He's out on bail at the moment, and he really wants to achieve something with his life.
So, because if you take yourself back to where you have nothing, and you lose everything, and you feel like you lose first and you starve, your mental health issues, anything like that has gone because your happy body is chemically is having to keep you alive.
Absolutely. All of his possessions are packed into that trolley over there, and every night he pitches a tent. I hope that wherever he is this evening, he's safe and warm. So, Zephyr, we've got a big journey, haven't we? We're going to say goodbye to India as she goes off for a year. So I'm leaving Alice Grace. Leaving her here, which is, I don't know if it's a risk or not. She's on pins, but there's no traffic apart from ducks going by at the moment because of all the works taking place and the stoppages, so there's no boats moving. I'm going to come back with a heart full of sadness, I think. Also, I've got to hope that no alien spaceship abducts the narrowboat. Right, so we're back at the canal. Hopefully, hopefully we won't fall in the canal. I've got to get to Alice Grace now. It's such a mood lifter to be back by the water. Spending time with India was so special, and we had our own little mini Christmas, which was quite authentic actually. But now I'm going to hold on to those memories and treasure them and throw myself into living my life. Alice Grace is there. I can just about see her. There's a Pennine. That watering can, was it up there? That is not our watering can, and it's just appeared on our roof. Look, it's cold. Got a fire going. So Narrowboat Alice Grace wasn't abducted by alien spaceships, which is just a relief. But now we have to get moving. There's another closure ahead, and also they're forecasting snow in the next few days here. So I want to be somewhere where I'm not that far away from services, and this is a bit far away from services here, although it is beautiful. Is it good to be back, Seth? You love the canal, don't you? You're missing it. Today's journey from Warsden to Todmorden is only over a mile, but it's going to take us over 2 hours to get there, and that's because of all the locks along the way. So will there be snow on the Pennines here this week? That's the big question. Will this all be white? Right, first lock of the day. There's a lot of locks to get through today. Got odd socks today. I don't know what's happened to my trousers. I think they're shrunk in the wash. They weren't that short before. Had a rainbow without any rain. Yeah, look at that. It was really quite bright. By the time I got the camera, it's not as bright as it was, but it's a rainbow. Rainbows always remind me of Francesca. She used to say, oh, look out for a rainbow when it was sunny and rainy. Always look out for a rainbow. So I'm thinking of you, Francesca. I'm thinking of you this morning and I'm really missing you. But my goodness, it's stunning. Fancy seeing a rainbow. We've not even had any rain. So this is Travis Mill Lock, and the church is right behind it. That is the thumbprint of industry all over that church. Not only does the church's brickwork wear the coal dust of the mills which once made Warsden the hub for cotton spinning and weaving, it also tells the story of a devastating fire which gutted most of the building in 1948, with the exception of the spire. In fact, at midnight, whilst firefighters and the town fought to dampen the flames, the bell still chimed to let everyone know what time it was. 12 crazy locks later, that was so scary. We were facing the gorgeous Ghl Railway Bridge, which carries the Manchester and Leeds Railway. Now this is the Wall of Todmorden, built using 4 million bricks in 1881 to support the expansion of Todmorden's railway station's goodyard and to prevent the Pennines and embankment from tumbling into the canal. It makes for a pretty spectacular sight. Okay, let's see what we've got here then. Got a bit of overflowing towpath. What we've got is a guillotine lock, which was built like this after the road was widened in 1920 so that the lock could retain its full length. Oh, there's so many instructions. And there's an A, B and C. Oh, here we go. Please clockwise. The power is now on and the key is captive. Captive? My keys got it out. Right, around this end. I'm going to empty the lock. My key is captive. Okay, here it goes. Let's see if it's going to work. Press it once. Nope, can't be level. I've followed the instructions to the letter, read them, reread them, and read them one more time for luck. But that lock would not lift. And do you know why? The stop button out to start. There, I didn't pull it out. It doesn't say that on here. It doesn't say. To raise the gate, when the lock is empty, press the button at once. The level switch will let you know that. See, it doesn't say. You can't do that bit. That instruction needs to be on here. Basically, I should have just paid more attention, really. Yay! So the snow is due apparently in the next couple of hours. My computer's still doing silly things. The cursor is frozen, so I've had to shut all my work down. And I'm just gonna wait for a while and see if I can use the computer again. But we need to give you your dinner and we need to take you for a walk before it starts snowing, I think. It does really feel like it's gonna snow. It's really chilly. This is the first time I've had the fire on the whole day, so that's a sure sign that it is now getting into the wintry season. It's not even winter, it's still officially autumn, but I think it is going to snow. Do you think it's going to snow? You're not happy here because the cat comes and sits on the wall, doesn't it? There's a cat that was just looking at you. You don't like cats, do you, very much? They scare you. You was there, wasn't it? It's not there now. Can you see the cat? I'm excited to see what Todman dinner will look like in the snow, but it's been pretty spectacular without it so far. This part of the country is like a gem, isn't it? Never been here before, and I'm blown away by its beauty. A wasp, a Ghl Wasp. Look, wait, it doesn't even fall off. I'm not going to shake it around. But isn't that amazing? I love ghouls. I've never seen a Ghl Wasp. They're always so hard to find. But you always see what they've created, their artworks that they've created, because they are artists. This. See? Highly unusual to have geese in the road. Go on then, Seth, let's see. snow, but there is an owl. Oh my gosh, just a second. Oh my gosh, it is snowing. It is actually snowing. Wow, the owl called. And I came outside to film the owl, and it wasn't snowing. And now it's starting to snow. God, it's so Christmassy. Everything's slowly turning white. Narrowboat. The snow made a narrowboat overnight. Exciting! Do you like the snow? Is it fun? Go on then! Steph? Just lit the fire because it's -2. Autumn packs its case of fallen golds and browns, and waits. Waits like the grub in the gall for winter to call. And when autumn has gone, empty nests will fill with snow to wait. Wait like night sky for the owl to cry. And in the meantime, bare boughs will seat migratory feet. Rainbows will throw hope across the sky, and I will wait. Wait but not yearn for autumn's return, treasuring the time that ticks by.